Hello friends, welcome back to another episode by Engineering Today, and I hope you're all having a great time. Now, SpaceX is gearing up for its 7th Starship test flight, scheduled for January 11th, 2025. This mission will involve NASA's participation to gather crucial data during the flight. The collaboration highlights the importance of learning from these tests to improve the safety and efficiency of future reusable space vehicles. According to recent filings by NASA with the Federal Aviation Administration, the agency plans to use its Gulfstream 5 aircraft to observe the re-entry of Starship's upper stage over the Indian Ocean. The Gulfstream 5, stationed in Perth, Australia, will monitor peak heating events and other key aspects of the spacecraft's performance as it descends through the atmosphere. NASA has emphasized that this data is critical for understanding how space vehicles behave during re-entry and for designing safer systems for future missions. To support this mission, NASA crews will travel to Perth, Australia in early January 2025. The Gulfstream 5 jet, operating under the call sign NASA 5, will be used for key preparations ahead of the launch. One of the main tasks involves calibrating the jet's instruments over Texas skies. This calibration process requires specific conditions, including dimmed lighting both inside and outside the aircraft. NASA has requested the FAA's approval to operate the jet with minimal lighting during these flights to ensure accurate calibration of its sensors. The calibration flights will take place over the Gulf of Mexico and Southwest Texas. For about an hour during these test runs, the jet's lights will be turned off to allow for precise imaging and data collection. A notice will be issued to inform other aviators of these activities to ensure safety. The Gulfstream jet will play a critical role during the actual launch. About an hour after the Starship lifts off, NASA 5 will monitor its re-entry and peak heating events as the spacecraft descends and eventually splashes down in the eastern Indian Ocean. Australia's Aviation Authority has agreed to support this operation by honoring the lighting exemption requested by NASA, provided it gets FAA approval. NASA's Brett Pugsley from the Johnson Space Center emphasized the importance of this data collection. The information gathered will help improve spacecraft performance, refine designs, and contribute to making reusable space vehicles safer for future missions. This effort is part of a broader goal to enhance humanity's ability to explore space and advance scientific research. Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX, highlighted the significance of achieving a fully reusable heat shield for Starship. In a recent post on social media, Musk explained that the ultimate goal is to land the Starship, refill it with propellant, and launch it again without extensive refurbishment or inspections. This capability is crucial for making space travel more efficient and cost-effective. Musk described this as the acid test for Starship's technology. NASA has previously used its WB-57 high-altitude research planes to support earlier Starship flights. The 6th Starship test flight occurred on November 20th, 2024, and was largely successful. While the spacecraft's upper stage completed its mission and splashed down as planned, SpaceX encountered a technical issue that prevented the Super Heavy booster from being caught by the Mechazilla tower. Despite this, the mission provided valuable insights that will contribute to future improvements. SpaceX celebrated the achievement, calling it another step forward in their efforts to revolutionize space travel. Other critical milestones were achieved during this flight. Starship's Raptor engines were reignited for the first time, showcasing their ability to function beyond Earth's atmosphere. Additionally, new heat shield materials were tested to evaluate their performance during atmospheric re-entry. Elon Musk has ambitious plans for 2025. with up to 25 Starship missions reportedly on the agenda. The company aims to refine its systems to catch both the booster and the upper stage of the spacecraft. Musk has confirmed that one more splashdown of the upper stage will take place before attempting to catch it in subsequent flights. Meanwhile, SpaceX is gearing up for an exciting new chapter in space exploration with its Starship Block 2 design, debuting with the upcoming Starship 33. This advanced version is set to redefine what's possible in space travel and payload capacity. Starship 33 is packed with upgrades that improve its capabilities while lowering costs, making it a game-changer for the aerospace industry. As discussed, SpaceX has ambitious plans for 2025, with approvals for up to 25 Starship launches. This busy schedule will likely include testing and operational missions for Block 2, which will pave the way for the development of the next iteration, Starship Block 3. The Block 3 design, anticipated in late 2025 or early 2026, promises even greater advancements, including a height increase to 150 meters, a payload capacity nearing 200 metric tons for LEO, and 3 times the thrust of NASA's historic Saturn V rocket. The success of Starship Block 2 will be critical for the future of SpaceX's Starship program. With its lower costs, higher payload capacity, and improved performance, Block 2 is poised to make space travel more accessible and efficient. It's not just about reaching space, it's about making it sustainable for exploration, research, and commercial use. As Block 2 takes flight, all eyes will be on how well it performs and what it means for the next era of space exploration. The FAA recently released a draft environmental assessment to evaluate SpaceX's proposal for more frequent launches. This step is crucial as SpaceX ramps up its efforts to develop Starship. So far, SpaceX has launched Starship 6 times, with 2 launches occurring within just 2 months. While the company's operations currently focus on Starbase, future landings could take place on floating platforms in locations such as the Gulf of Mexico, the Pacific Ocean, or the Indian Ocean. To move forward with this plan, SpaceX will need either a new FAA license or modifications to its existing one. The current 5-launch limit was established in 2022, and any increase will require thorough reviews to address concerns about the environmental impact. These reviews will assess issues like the effects on local wildlife, air and water quality, and noise levels. Environmental groups have already raised concerns, noting that each launch produces thousands of gallons of industrial wastewater. SpaceX has faced penalties exceeding $150,000 for environmental violations in the past. Elon Musk envisions hundreds of Starship launches this decade. This reflects his broader goals of making space travel more frequent and accessible. This 6th flight occurred against the backdrop of Elon Musk's growing influence in both business and politics. Musk actively supported Donald Trump's return to the White House, campaigning extensively and contributing significant sums of money to the Republican leader's cause. His efforts have not gone unnoticed, as he's now been appointed to co-head the newly established Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, an acronym that humorously references the meme-based cryptocurrency Musk often promotes. This new role raises questions about potential conflicts of interest. As both a government insider and a corporate leader, Musk's dual roles could blur ethical lines, prompting concerns about possible self-dealing. Observers are watching closely to see how Musk navigates this complex situation while continuing to steer SpaceX towards ambitious goals. As SpaceX moves forward, the balance between groundbreaking achievements and navigating challenges will define the next chapter of its journey. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your valuable feedback in the comment section. This will help us to improve.